Hello, worldo. This is Gemini Wolfstar Gaming, and it's time for more Inescapable, No Rules, No Rescue. It's Anton, and last time we all partook in a competition of running up to the volcanic area, volcanic lake, as it's called. And of course, Dan won by a landslide, but the biggest takeaway from that competition was the whole thing with Valerie, with her not being able to run as well as everyone else because she's not a physical person at all. Like, she never has been in her life, right? I kind of feel bad for her, but she was trying her best. She was trying her absolute best, but she obviously needed help, and so we helped her out. And aside from that, we hung out a lot with Valerie, got a lot of time in with her, which I'm honestly glad that I decided to hang out with her so much. So far, I'm actually really liking her character. So we're still on the beach. We have Lumi here, but I think I actually want to go elsewhere. Even though that I haven't hung out with Lumi a whole lot, I'm actually curious about the campsite area that Dan is at. So let's go there. Like, we've never been here. A nice little fire pit there. Well, not exactly a fire pit, but you know what I mean. And to the right is the resort, and to the left, I think that says volcano. Hey, Dan. How's it going? Mate. Mate? Make them all Australian. It's completely wrong for him. Mate, I'm still thinking about what Chica told me yesterday. She's not well in her upstairs room. I can tell you that. What's going on? What did Chica do this time around? I need to know now. It could be important, or you shouldn't dwell on what people say. Not gonna do that. We're gonna talk to him. But what happened?
Mate.
Mate. Look, we were talking about nothing much. Just me and her. Just talking about normal stuff for a change. And all of a sudden, she just said nonsense. Nonsense? What? Francesca started spouting nonsense? Total nonsense. I get it, Dan. I think she just wanted to be a contrarian. What? Why would she just want to all of a sudden be a contrarian? Just goes to show how some people can be. I guess. What is this all about, Dad? Come on. Like, give me some context here, please.
Well,
was it Thought Bod? Thought Bod? I said that very oddly.
Thinking.
Well, at least for me it was. But I cannot back down from this. I have principles. As everyone does.
What are you saying?
But what did she say?
Serious.
Serious thoughts. She basically said that Rauda is utter garbage. What the hell is Rauda? Excuse me?
Not giving up.
Yes! She said that this mountain cheese from Portugal is better than Rauda. What the heck? Rauda! Please explain to me what that is. I'm really curious.
I don't know.
So you two talked about cheese?
Hi.
Yes. Oi.
It's not like that.
Oh, okay. This is a very odd conversation. And I feel like getting this conversation that he had with Francesca, it's all just muddled. What the hell was she exactly saying? What? I need very specific context. And then I feel like Dan isn't giving that to me. Oh, okay. How disappointing. But disappointing. Like Harrison is talking like Dan. Disappointing. At least I didn't say that one out loud.
Mate.
Mate, I mean, you definitely agree with me. Some random unknown cheese being better than Rauda makes no sense. I guess. I mean, if we want to talk about cheese, I feel like we should have like a cheese in front of us to like judge or something. But this is just odd. I believe in you? Question mark? You don't know what I'm talking about, pal?
I don't know.
I don't know what a Rauda is?
Pal!
Pal! That's not possible. I'm talking about one of the most famous cheeses in the world. It's Dutch, like me. Sure. Oh, okay. But never mind that. Everyone knows Rauda. No, I'm sorry. I don't. Like, does anyone else know Rauda?
Thinking.
I asked that, meaning you guys. Does anyone else watching know what Rauda is? Exactly. Wait, I think I know what's going on. I forgot you pronounce it Gouda. Oh. Okay. Or you know, Gouda. I've also heard it being pronounced as Howda. But I've never heard it being pronounced Rauda. Like, what the heck?
Mate.
Ah, Gouda. Yes, now I see. Stop laughing. Nice. So you agree with me, right?
I don't know.
I heard it's a good cheese, but I don't remember the taste of it. It's been a super long time since I've had any Gouda cheese. So I can't really speak on the taste of it very much. And I don't know the other cheese either, if that matters.
Hi.
Ahoy! You don't know what you're missing. A good slice of Rauda with some nice dark bread and some butter? Oh, that does sound good. Not this plastic cheese we eat here. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like, give me real cheese, please, and none of that craft stuff. Yes, that cheese is no Gouda. Okay, that laugh was slightly different. That was than the other one that we just heard. I see what you did there. Look at you and your dad jokes. Except I'm not a dad. You're killing it. Of course, you don't have to be a dad to make dad jokes, but I just went with it. Well, let's get serious. Okay. I tasted enough cheese in my life to know the value of good Dutch cheese. Every trip is an opportunity to get to know the creaminess and saltiness. I wish I could say that I was a connoisseur in cheese, but not exactly. I mean, I tend to get the cheeses, I should say. Cheddar and pepper jack. Pepper jack being my favorite. I mean, every once in a while, I'll try out a cheese that may seem interesting. And, you know, it's generally one that's honestly really good. Even though I don't try a bunch of cheeses, you know, my taste in cheese is very, I guess, normal. Of a cheese that I never tasted before. Good source of protein, too, if you don't indulge in very fatty cheese. Right. Especially, like, one that doesn't have any trans fat, which Tillamook usually typically doesn't have trans fat. But this woman is tearing me apart. I had to, with her very absurd statements. I never tasted that cheese she mentioned. It might be good, but she dared to call it better than Rauda. Oh, really? Wait, did he say what kind of cheese it was? No, not exactly. He's just been talking about Gouda cheese, not any other cheeses, really. What does she know about cheese? She could be like me and just is not very much of a connoisseur in cheese. She just knows what she has had. Maybe she was just sighing, without thinking too much. Or maybe she was just joking. But who jokes about cheese like that? Once this is over, I'll taste that mountain cheese. You do that, and tell me what it tastes like. Does it taste like a mountain? Then again, how does a mountain taste? And bring Chica a proper Rauda for her to eat. And we'll see who's right.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's better that way.
Flax!
Flax! And more cheese for me? Not a bad deal at all. All right, buddy. Nice talking to you. Same here. Even though that it was confusing to start with. Oh, okay. Yeah. See ya. It's like, I feel like sometimes Dan can be kind of random. Oh, hello. Sup? Playing on the phone. You? Got some hot tea. What flavor? Muscle hunk and childish blondie. Meaning Giovanni and I take it Valerie. I mean, there's technically two blondes. You know, Valerie and Mia. But Mia has that little streak of, like, blonde, not blonde, purple in her hair. So, but she says childish blondie, so I assume it's Valerie. Bunch of question marks? Like, how many is that? It's like, I don't feel like counting. Mia and Gio are arguing. Okay, it's Mia, not Valerie. Come help me. Okay, I'll be right over. What are they arguing about? Over. Dishes. Like, what kind of food to make? Move your ass already. OMW. On my way.
Yeah.
Annie doesn't mind. Really, Annie feels happy when Annie has something to do. Yeah. I feel like I need to put like a little more pep in my Annika voice. Don't accept this, Annika. He crossed the line.
Look here.
Harry boy. How long have they been arguing for?
Ain't that bad.
Passive aggressive ever since after breakfast. Gio didn't take his plate to the kitchen. Shit hit the fan.
Merda.
Respect your elders, ragazza!
Echt jetzt?
You have two capable legs and arms, Giovanni. I speak for everyone when I tell you we've had enough. The least you can do is scrub your plate.
Huh?
Can you not mind your own business for a week? I mean, it does seem like very, very often that Mia kind of butts in on other people's business. Or is that just me making an observation that's not exactly there? I've had enough of listening to your blabbering. Enough! Okay, now he's riled up. Talk, talk. Never know when to shut up. I'm done. I'm done. He has such an angry walk.
Come on.
Do not leave the discussion, Giovanni. You must learn from your mistakes.
I assure you.
Oh, what is this word? Obviously, it's Italian. Vaffanculo. Vaffanculo. I say that right? You learn your place. I'm the older one. You listen to me. Giovanni this, Giovanni that, Chica this, Chica that. All you know is how to bark orders. So much for being the mature one. They're both so petty. It's like sometimes pettiness gets the better of us, and sometimes it's hard to not be petty. I mean, we're all human. Sometimes we can't help it. I am trying to keep a sense of organization, and you have been against that since day one. Well, he did his own laugh. All you do is piss on people's nerves.
That's too far.
That's an interesting quote to kind of live by. Annika, Giovanni will not get any food from now on until he apologizes. But...
Kikatsu!
Are you on your period, woman? Wow. Giovanni, oh man. God. These two are really riled up. I feel Giovanni more so than Mia. Jesus.
And stuffed.
As misogynistic as always, it seems. Ooh. You do not deserve to be treated equally in the group if you cannot pull your weight. Your sense of family and mutual respect is non-existent. Oh, that's a low blow. Mentioning family to him? That's a really low blow.
I assure you.
You know shit about family or respect. It's you who fucks with everyone here. Ask them. Ask them. Merda. Bye, I guess. Jesus.
I can't believe you.
I'm surprised this, argument isn't actually voiced. We will see about that. At least he didn't slap her, right? He was probably restraining himself in becoming physical with Mia. I imagine Giovanni wouldn't want to hurt anyone physically. At least physically. I don't know about emotionally. I don't know. I feel like he is the kind of man who wouldn't raise his hand to a female. I don't know. I just kind of got that feeling from him. I mean, even though that he's arguing with her, I feel he wouldn't do that. Slap her.
But
What exactly are you two staring at? Annika needs help in the kitchen.
You've got to be shitting me.
Beck. Really?
Ugh.
It's like Harrison is like, oh, great. We've been spotted. Now we have to help. Oh, up to the volcanic lake. Honestly, I'm kind of glad at least someone is working on this project. I just wish everyone was helping.
I don't know where this plank goes, and I don't know if it connects to the base or not.
put it down for now. Let me look at my drawings.
Oh, she drew up some blueprints? Those blueprints are the stuff of nightmares. Oh, really? How bad do they look? How is one supposed to understand anything from those?
Wait, Giovanni, that doesn't go there. Move the beams all the way to the back of the dog.
Kido, you've told me to move them back and forth 3 times.
Can she not make up her mind?
They're heavy.
For you? Seriously? They're heavy for Giovanni?
I'll do it the Geo way. It's going to turn out great.
And what, pray tell, exactly is the Geo way?
You should respect the plans and not just wing it.
And you should put a hand on a hammer if you want to help. All you do is give orders.
So what, she's being like the foreman? Not actually like, you know, contributing to building the spa?
IKR. Hello, since when is Mia the boss?
Yeah. Good question, Ava.
Good question. Why am I not the boss?
Do you want to be the boss?
Because women can't do construction. I should be the boss.
Giovanni. You can't help the way he views things, being the oldest one here. I believe I've mentioned this before.
Instead, I let you play like children in mud.
Eva, put away those acrylics and give us a hand.
And risk a splinter in my perfectly taken care of skin?
You'll live, Ava. Jeez.
You're totally better than me at doing manual labor.
Nah, I bet you know more than me how to handle a hand job.
Oh my god. She went there. Or they went there. Whatever.
Caralho, you need a pope. Where are Isaac, Valerie, and Lumi?
They're not here?
Annie left them back at the hotel.
They were supposed to come and help.
It's like, I'm not surprised that Isaac and Valerie are not here helping. But I don't know, for some reason I thought that Lumi would actually help.
What is their excuse this
You okay, Dan? Dan? Dan fell. He fell hard. Oh. Is he okay? Bloody hell. The nail gun almost went through his hand. Oh, God. Oh. Like the nail shot out of the gun and went into his hand. Oh, my God. Oh. That would hurt so flipping much. My dad is a carpenter, and I still remember the time that he came home with a nail stuck through his finger. I kid you not. I couldn't believe it. And there's also me a little differently. I accidentally, with a not a nail gun, but a staple gun, accidentally stapled my knee. Hurt like hell. Hurt like flipping hell. I mean, I was helping my dad, so I had someone nearby. But thankfully, it wasn't real bad.
Dan! Filho, are you okay?
Heck, yeah. No wound, just bruised. Ouch.
No wound? Well, that's good.
The rain makes working hard.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Danike, you can't almost kill yourself. Who am I going to exercise with?
Giovanni? I can't think of anyone else.
Maybe he wouldn't have stumbled if he had more help.
That is true.
Or he wouldn't have almost effing nail gunned his brain out if there was better organization.
This is going nowhere. You're all barking and behaving like the kiddos you are.
It would be really helpful if everyone could participate. We'll need supplies from the hotel. The least people can do is carry them.
Like if some of them are not going to actually build the damn spa, they can at least carry some of the supplies.
Ani would like more flowers around.
That's actually very smart. Annika and Lumi can handle the flowers.
Lumi's not here.
That should make Lumi happy with this project.
I say we go back for now. These are not good working conditions.
Yeah, maybe wait until the rain has let up.
Hoi, what about the deadline? We're not nearly done.
They had until October, what was it again? 22nd?
Take a break, Broyo. Even champions have limits.
That is very true. Can't help but feel a bit of defeat in Gio's voice. I really hope we can finish this in time. It would be a lot easier if people would actually do this as a group. Yeah, it would. Yet another thing to splinter us. Is that another dad joke? It's like Splinter because they're working with wood. Do I want to talk to the two ladies and the one questionable one? Why not? Why not? Hi, Francesca. Sasha's here. Are they planning something?
Mate.
Hey, gang.
Verwunderlich.
Harry, I made some plans. Want to see? Sure.
Give me some sugar.
Not right now, Sasha. Girl, you certainly have the whole cunt.
Ernsthaft?
Sasha, language.
Ooh, girl.
The T stands for talent. Show Harry your masterpiece.
Sure.
Oh yes, the plans. Here. Oh, what the feck is that? Seriously, what is that? It looks like a child drew it. I thought she was good at art. It's very interesting. I can see the lake in your vision of flowers. The blue ones are
Hey,
cool lounge chairs, of course.
What the?
Of course. I don't know what to say. Delusions. Consider yourself. Consider yourself? Convince yourself, excuse me.
Mate.
So, thanks for joining us, Sasha. Will you help out then?
not like anyone has secrets, right?
Gotta check what you're doing first, then decide. So helpful.
What are you saying?
Giovanni?
Hmm.
With Dan, checking some materials. We can get started with placement.
Strange.
The rain is about to start again, so let's hurry a bit.
Mind your own business.
I guess it's not exactly purple, but more like pink in her hair. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll help you for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Super. Thank you. Okay, so sounds like Sasha is actually going to help. Oh, message. Oh, from Naima. Okay, what does Naima want? I wanted to follow up on our previous conversation. What conversation? About the debt available on other contestants. If you have forgotten, you can access that in the BIOS tab. Excuse me. I know. Very well. I bid you farewell then. I feel like this was a pointless text. Whatever. I mean, sure, I can do more of unlocking their stuff. How much points do I have? I don't have very many gossip points. I do want to find out more about Mia, though. So, let's do her. Maria likes to watch cartoons and anime, but her favorite genre in anime is shoujo ai. I don't know what that is. Shoujo ai? I like that she watches cartoons and anime, though. I mean, I still enjoy the cartoons that I watched when I was a kid. I mean, like, I just a couple of months ago finished watching one of my favorite shows that I grew up with, which is Darkwing Duck. Like that, watching that show again brought back so many memories of watching it when I was a kid. And her dirt. Even though she still lives at home, Maria hates her parents. She hasn't moved out because of her younger siblings. She hates her parents? Why does she hate her parents? That hasn't come up in conversation, right? That she hates them? So this is new information. But as far as her siblings are concerned, she, absolutely loves them, right? Which is why she was kind of made out to be a teen mom. I haven't done Giovanni yet, so let's do Giovanni here. Giovanni saw his oldest taking the first steps as a toddler and kept it secret. He wanted his wife to be the one to see it first. Well, that's awfully sweet of him. And then his dirt. Giovanni owns a fake passport identifying him as Leonardo Rodriguez, a Spanish citizen. What? I almost find that hard to believe. So why would he have a fake passport? For what purpose? I'm a little confused by that. It's morning already? Nah, we'll go back to sleep. Okay, into the afternoon now. So most of everyone is at the resort, but Dan and Giovanni are up at the volcanic lake. And let's see, Ava's in the kitchen, Valerie in the basement, me and Lumi in the game room, and Anika and Sasha in the garden. I think I'm gonna go with Ava. Like, what's she doing in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Hey, Hux, wanna escape together? You know, we've already tried that, and it didn't work out. So, how pray tell do you want to escape this time?
What the?
Huh? Skype?
It's super.
Like, I'm asking you if you want to make a romantic getaway with me. LOL. Oh, are you into me? Romantic getaway? Count me in. Let's go for it. Yes, party. She sure looks excited. Bouncing. Bouncing. If she's bouncing, so are her like, take me to Cascai? Cascai? I am not I do not know where that is, and I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Harks. Or Atami. Atami. Well, that's really funny that you say that, Ava. Maybe we'll run into the receptionist from AI the Somnia Files. Like I'm some receptionist of a talent agency. Oh my god. I didn't even read the rest of that before I even said that. Oh my god. So now all of a sudden a reference to I the Somnium Files? What the hell?
Mate.
At least that's what it seems like. I mean, I still have I the Somnium Files stuck in my brain. I mean, I did just play that, covered it, and I'm on my second let's play of watching one. So it's very much ingrained in my mind right now. Cascai, I know, but Tommy?
Could it be?
IDK, some beach city in Japan. Yes, I'm well aware. Thank you. Oh, I know. We should, totes go to Malibu Beach. Okay, that's on the other side of the globe, but sure. I read that it's super sexy, LOL. That sounds like a place fitting, Ava. The beach, period, fits Ava. No matter where you go. Sunbathing during the day and party all night. Let's do it. Morning's dedicated for a hangover, right?
Sure.
Sounds like you got some plans ready to go.
Yeah.
Harks, when it comes to having a good time, I'm a pro. Of course. Because you're the party girl. I believe that. Any good beaches in Estonia? Like Dr. Tailor, you making house visits? LOL. My God, Dr. Tailor. But sure, Estonia has some nice beaches. I don't doubt it. How do you say that with the accent mark? Vosu Luidia? Rusta Manjala and Laulasma. Ma. But nothing like the ones in the Mediterranean. Okay, like, I made my mind. You made up your mind? We're going to Ibiza. Where's that?
Mate,
I'm gonna pack my bags and leave this town? I feel like this conversation has gone all over the place. I think that's just how the lyrics continue.
Like viral.
Like viral. Grab a flight, fly away on Ava Airways. Okay, let's go. Like, do you pack your wings in your breasts? OMG, you totes just thought me in as an air hostess uniform. I mean, I could if you really want me to.
huh?
What? No, nothing of sorts. Yes, you did, Harrison. Yes, you did. Admit it. But I am now. LOL. Harks like you read as a fire engine. Okay, destination set. Let me know when you have an escape plan. Thanksies. Wait, that's Sodi on me? What a conversation. Sounds like we have an escape plan with Ava now. Is anything gonna come of it? I mean, I have been kind of wondering in the back of my mind if any of these conversations that I have with anyone if any of them are part of the bigger story. God, I swear, Isaac is never available. What in the world? Since I haven't hung out much with Lumi, let's go back to the beach and talk to her. Hey, Lumi. Lumi, alone on the shore? Wonder if she'd like some company. She seems down. I swear, she's never been this easy to read before. Well, she's never easy to read, I guess. I mean, we barely know her since I haven't really hung out with her, so that's honestly fitting right now.
Looking back,
I wouldn't have taken you as a sentimental one.
Really?
I have the same elemental composition as you do. Elemental composition? What? What, because we both have what is it, 75% of water in our bodies? Am I remembering that right? What do you mean by that? I have emotions. I prefer to not show my disposition. I wonder why. Like that. It might seem sucky. Sucky. How eloquent, Harrison. But my composition got me so far. I feel like that's worded oddly. It's not that bad. Sometimes it bites us in the ass, but feelings are there for a reason. Actually, wait. Seeing that Harrison is British, he would say arse, not ass. Sometimes it bites us in the arse, but feelings are there for a reason. Everything has a reason. Feelings are the result of a complex chemical interaction. We're being all scientific on me. Our book smarts are coming out. I've heard that one before. That were just electricity and chemical reactions. I've had a hard time digesting that. Makes such a complicated thing seem so simple. But hey, you show more than you think you do. At least now you are. I can see you're not well. Anything on your mind? Or something you'd like to talk about? It's like I'm here for you. It's like, call me Dr. Tailor. This time psychiatrist.
Mate.
Not much, but currently we don't have a lot of options. We're trapped here. Might as well go through this together. Yeah. Right? I mean, they don't have a whole lot of options. So they have to deal with things the way they have to here and just deal with them the best way they can so that they all survive. So, like with the building the spa, if they don't build it in time, what happens? Do they get penalized in some way? Like, will someone die? I'm not entirely sure.
That's not good.
Tots.
It's not like that.
Thoughts. Maybe I shouldn't bother you, or I can do the talking instead. I'm thinking I can do the talking instead. I can do the talking instead. You know, I actually failed chemistry hard. I am so not a science person, so I have never taken chemistry. I believe I've mentioned it before, but when I was in school, science and history were my two worst subjects. In fact, I wasn't really great at many subjects, mediocre at my best. That kind of sounds like me. Although English I always excelled at. I must admit, seeing anyone be better at something is, well, I'm embarrassed to say, but I'm envious. Must be nice to master something. I didn't get far. I am not a master.
Good one.
You're at least very smart. In fact, each person here has a quirk. Yes, they do. Very much so. Some more than others, I feel. Like, Isaac immediately comes to mind. Something they're great at, right?
Thinking this rationally.
It's not my place to say. Too subjective. Well, I am quite the subjective person after all. I always had an opinion, even if I didn't voice it often. I was a very shy kid. Even now I'm a bit of a doormat. A doormat? My god. So he lets people walk all over him? That's not a good way to live, man. I mean, I get it being shy. I mean, I was very shy when I was really young. But I never really let anyone, like, walk all over me. You could say my world is too small for me not to be. For him not to be a doormat? Huh. Subjective, that is, not a doormat. That hopefully will change one day. Oh, okay. Like, not a doormat, being subjective. So that makes more sense. And for his sake, I hope that does change one day, of people not walking all over him. I've never learned to look past the meter ahead of me. Always taking a small enough step to remain in my circle, my bubble. It's not that I can't be objective. I just think it's easier to believe the world revolves around my little circle. I mean, everyone has their comfort zone. And I guess for Harrison, his comfort zone is very small. It's not very wide at all. And so now, kind of as a result of Harrison bringing this up, I'm actually wondering what everyone's circle is like, their bubble. Like, what kind of, how big is like Lumi's bubble? And with Ava, since she is so outgoing and energetic, her circle, her bubble is massive, absolutely massive. As a comparison, it's like Harrison's and Lumi's, I feel, are very small, but Ava's is like ginormous. I just really wonder with everyone else though, what their bubble is like. How big or how small is it? I've always lived a life where I made it very comfortable. Hurting was hurting less when I could see it coming. Or so I thought, at least. I was wrong, however. Alas. So long has passed since I stretched the walls. And, well, they're all stone now. They're all stone? Gone are the days when I would dare expand my horizon. Expand his bubble? Really? Like, Harrison, buddy. It's like, break out of your shell a little more.
Boy, hon.
It's like, and not just break out of your shell, but expand that bubble. It is understandable. Socially speaking, we always care of our close proximity. I mean, yes, I can attest to that. Our little circle.
Not everything's bad.
You do as well.
See.
I do.
Looking back,
Do you miss your little circle?
I see.
She does, doesn't she? I take it that for Lumi, her circle has been non-existent ever since she was kidnapped. So I imagine she feels that to maintain some semblance of her bubble, that she would want to go off by herself to be alone for a little while and not be around much people. I mean, granted, there's only 11 people here on the island. But I feel for Lumi, while it's not that many people, it's too many people for her. At least that's what I'm assuming. And I guess theorizing. So I guess that's my assessment on Lumi's character at this point. I'm honestly really glad that I decided to hang out with her.
Not everything's bad.
Hey, since we're made of the same stuff, I bet you also like the sound of the ocean. It is a very pleasant sound. The sound of the ocean, I could fall asleep to. We can be just sand on the shore for a moment. Now, why don't we do that? We can think together about our little circles. I would like that. I would like that. I wouldn't dare hug her. Why? I get it, but at the same time, I feel bad for Lumi, so I would actually feel compelled to, give her a hug if she really needs it. I know, however, I know very well what it means to feel alone. What it means to not have the support and stability of your daily life. Don't worry, Lumi. You may speak few words. I don't understand chemistry. I don't speak Finnish. But we are humans. Yes, very much so. It's like they may not be on the same playing field in terms of, intelligence and with speaking another language. But the most important thing for everyone in this world is that we're all human. It's like there should be no barriers. Even though that, when people speak another language, that's kind of a barrier, but there are ways to communicate at least somewhat with someone who is foreign to kind of break down that barrier a little bit to actually understand them a little more. I understand your feelings. We'll get out of here. We'll get back to our little circles. Yeah, I'm really, really glad that I decided to hang out with Lumi. That was such an interesting conversation to get into. And we got to learn a little bit more about Lumi as a result, which is perfect. Especially seeing that I really haven't hung out with her very much. Annika has a message for me. Annie thinks you need to exercise more. Annie doesn't like you. Don't spend that. Let me try that again. Annie doesn't like you. Don't spend any time to exercise at home. At home? Annie, who told you that? Nobody. What? Long dots. The phone? Don't believe anything the sisters or the phone tells you. Right? Especially Naomi and Naima. Annie is sorry. It's okay, Annika. It's perfectly okay. Well, since Annika just texted me, why don't we go hang out with Annika? So back to the kitchen.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love that little utterance. Yeah. What should Annika cook today? Annika is in deep thought. Should I go help? Now's the time. Yeah, it's like definitely help.
Mate.
Good morning, Annika. Yeah. God morgen, Harry. God morgen.
Sure.
That is such a funny term. What are you up to?
Annie doesn't get it.
Annie doesn't get it. Oh, what don't you get, Annika? Annie is deciding what to make for breakfast.
Wow.
Sausages and eggs? I like my English breakfast. Of course.
Annie will happily.
Annie can make a big English breakfast so everyone can eat.
Mate,
Sounds like a big endeavor. Anything I can help with? Oh, yeah, Annie will do it herself. You sure you don't want help? I feel bad for just leaving her to do all the cooking. She's really taken it upon herself to do all the cooking. But honestly, I feel like with seeing that there are as many people as there are, that she should have help.
sure.
Nonsense. Tell me what you need and I'll fetch it for you. But Annie... Oh my, she's blushing. Very, very much blushing. Just look at that sprite. So damn cute. Oh, she is very cute. Like I really love Annika.
Wowza!
No. Harrison. Wowza! Let me help you, and I'll turn something new at the same time. Did I say turn something new? Learn something new. Where do I start?
Honey is happy.
Yes!
What the?
25 sausages? Oh, and 30 strips of bacon. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of food, ain't it?
Give me some sugar.
Not in front of dear sweet Annika, Sasha, please. Like we don't want to taint Annika's eyes. At least I think so. Sup? I wasn't expecting for Sasha to walk in.
Mate,
Oh hey, we're making an English breakfast. Yeah. I didn't got the kitchen help. I didn't got kitchen help today. Sous Chef Harry. Yes, I am the sous chef. I can't speak. English breakfast. So we're having British tapas. British tapas. Chicken nuggies, some pizza, chips and baked beans for dips. Oh, sorry. Crisps.
ugh.
Oh, Sasha. Oh, so funny. Remind me to laugh later.
Yeah?
Yeah? Annie thinks that is a strange request, but Annie can do it.
Looking back,
They're just messing with us. Yeah,
Ooh, girl.
true. Just came here cause it smells good. Of course it smells good.
sure.
Glad to hear that. Yeah. We're almost done. I would honestly really like to try a honest to goodness an English breakfast. I mean, I do find the like the British to be very interesting people. I mean, from their accent to their to the British terms they have, and just some of their customs. Like, I would just be totally down to try a true English breakfast, or just a true English meal.
Look here.
I'll go fetch some folk for breakfast. See who's around.
Mate,
This has been fun, Annika. Maybe we can do it again later.
Honey is happy.
Yeah, it was. Oh, a hug? Aww. She's lovely. It makes me warm inside. I guess Harrison blushing. Like, I imagine hugs from Annika are the greatest thing.
Annie helps.
Honey wants to share the happy feeling. Aw. She's so flipping sweet.
Sure.
You most certainly did, Ani. Could Annika be any sweeter? Seriously. Oh, they're still here. Do I want to keep going with them, or do I want to go somewhere else? Where the hell is Isaac? I swear, that the one time that I've hung out with him was in the lighthouse, and ever since then, I feel like he just like disappears. What the hell? Do I want to continue with them? This is an interesting trio at the hotel. Lumi, Valerie, and Ava. I'm kind of curious with the three of them. Let's go there. Hi, girls. Hi, Valerie.
Super.
Then hold your phone or like this and just go like, what's going on? Oh, I thought she was singing. Why is Ava moaning like that? So it was more like, Yeah, I just did that. What's going on? Are you getting off on something, Ava?
Accurate.
We are learning the benefits of ASMR. Kind of like your voice actor does. I swear. I swear. Lumi's voice actor, I feel, is like so close to the mic that she's like almost eating it. And just... and that's just a full ASMR session with her. Hearts, OMG, just in time to learn about ASMR. Okay, well, this is a thing. All of a sudden. This can't possibly be a thing.
I see.
There are studies that do confirm it helps with mood and pains. Oh, really? I did not know that about ASMR. However, any ASMR channel is simply fake. You need specific tools for ASMR. I feel like Lumi just called out probably almost every ASMR YouTuber.
Like viral.
I like viral. If people like it, why be a bitter Betty? There's that term again. And ruin their fun. Because it is spreading misinformation.
Why?
Arguably, the internet is filled with misinformation. I mean, Valerie is not wrong. Like, I say this while speaking on the internet. But yes.
I do not like this.
That was a little more forceful from Lumi with that voice clip. This contributes to the issue.
Mate.
I think Ava is just having fun. She is. Very much. Totes! Plus, every woman should learn how to moan in case you have a poopy date. A poopy date? Oh my god. It's like I'm just thinking of her secret that she had. God. Mon Dieu! Valerie, it just hit Valerie. I mean, I hope none of my past relationships needed that.
You know.
So, who wants to go next? In fact, we can make a mixtape with everyone moaning. Oh, God. If we do that, it'll sound like all of us are having sex. Oh, well, maybe later. My throat is dry. It's like, excuse me while I go get a drink of water.
Accurate.
And speaking of which, I need a drink. I would like to try your ASMR app. Oh no, Lumi moding? Harrison. Kind of hard to hear, right? From Lumi? I have to go pay.
Thinking this rationally.
You urinate frequently. Maybe you have an issue. Sure. Maybe Harrison does. We don't really know. I could check it. How would you check it? Huh? You gonna reach down there and check for me? Jesus.
Looking back,
Later. Later. My God. The amount of times I make myself laugh. Oh, okay. So Valerie and Lumi are still here, but now Mia's here. Aww. Where is Isaac? Seriously. He isn't dead somewhere, is he? Let's do the restaurant with Francesca.
Hey,
Sometimes I think time just stopped around here. Where we came from, seasons come and go. And there's football, goddammit. How many matches did I lose already? She really likes her football. You're that crazy about football? Some people are. I am not. I'm not crazy about sports, period. I don't think I'm that crazy about it. This dramatic pause may be taking longer than she's noticing.
Fish?
I hope. That's a big gulp from a big pint right there. But I missed the whole thing. It's not just 22 men running after a ball. It's about going to the matches. Oh, she actually likes to go to the football field to actually watch the match instead of watching it on television. Okay. Having your friends and family by your side? And insulting some guy you don't even know because of a yellow card? That's very specific. A yellow card. I'm sorry, I sound like a commercial. A little bit. We just say the dumbest things in this place. She looks a little too lost in thought. But it can also be that she's a bit drunk. Is she drunk?
mate.
No, I get it. I do. I also miss all of that too.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. You know, my brother has this terrible habit every time Domingos wins the league. He goes to a bar, drinks almost to the point of a coma, and oh my God, why would you do that to yourself? Before passing out, he pays for rounds and rounds of drinks. Where does he get the money to be paying for everyone's drinks? Jesus. And 3 years of that every May. Every May. Why every May? The man gets so poor that he has to ask us for money to get by that month. Nowadays, it's the only really outrageous thing Chico does, to be honest. Chico. Okay, so does she have a brother named Francisco? So it's Francisco, seeing that her nickname is Chica. Chico? Yeah, I know. Chica. It's a stupid family tradition. Oh, really? Okay, well, fair enough. My father is also a Chico. Oh my god. And has a mother called Chica. It just runs in the family. I honestly understand. Seriously, I do. Because there's a lot of men in my family on both sides who have the given name of William. It's more like Maria Francisca. Typical. Oh yeah. My father is a Francisco Maria. I was forgetting that. Maria Francisca. Oh, yeah. Maria Francisca and Francisco Maria. My God. So, does anyone in her family have any individuality with their names? Like, seriously, why does everyone in her family have really the same name? It's so weird. But at least the young ones are simply Francisca and Francisco. Like you and your brother. Right.
Sure.
Could be worse, yes. Yes.
Ai, senhores.
But yeah. Zay would never loan money to him. Zay?
Desculpa.
Eh? It's like she said something that she shouldn't. Who's Zay? I can even hear her nearly empty can singing.
Foda-se.
Anyway, do you even like football?
Mate.
Yeah, actually, yes.
You know what I mean?
Iceland, huh? Don't remind me of that.
Fish?
You got really mad. You really got mad. So cute. She thinks Harrison's cute. K-Fofo. K-Fofo? What? What are you saying? Mighty England falling down before the newcomers.
Well,
Portugal didn't win against them either.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but at least we won the whole thing in the end. You know, sometimes miracles happen. The small guy goes beyond expectations and beats the big guy. You can beat the system sometimes. I think we're not talking about football anymore. Indeed. We even had a David and Goliath situation in the Premier League last year. How bad was it? Too bad for my gunnery. But it was all a refreshing situation nonetheless.
Fish?
Pat, patting his shoulder. On the back, excuse me. A literal pat on the back.
Sounds good.
You'll see, gunnery will win next year. I'm not a little kid.
Fish?
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. Are you teasing me because you like me? Huh? She saw right through me. I'm not mad or anything.
Sounds good.
I know, Puto. I know. Okay, Boko. Moko? Good talk. Yeah, good talk. Good talk. Okay. Bye. I just hope Maso is not some weird insult. I certainly hope not. I do wonder what Maso means. Oh, another message from Ava, of course. Arks, my new set of nails are so pointy, I could use them as weapons. Don't say that, Ava. All right. Anything could be used as weapons to kill another. OMG, I totally didn't mean anything. W that. But like dangerous and sexy, just like me. LOL. Honestly, it's kind of hard to picture Ava being dangerous with anyone. She's too bubbly, I feel. So, I don't know. Well, time for another word guesser before finishing things off. Let's try brine. Oop. There we go. Okay, so there is an I in there. Let me try fiend again. Okay, there's also an F. Just to see if I have the F in the right place or not. Often. No. Okay. Kind of get the feeling that I isn't the first letter. This one is kind of stumping me. With having an I and a F in here, I'm kind of coming up blank. Trying to think of words that, 5-letter words that have F and I in it. There's a couple I thought of, but they're longer than 5 letters. Just to see if I have the I in the right place. Genie. Okay, the I is in the right place. Boy, this one is a lot harder. I feel like the F is in the middle. Why is this one so hard? Jeez. Oh, wait a minute. Is it Mafia? Oh my god. Boy, that... Jeez. God, this one took so long for me to get. Jeez. I'm good at word puzzles because of, my being really good in English classes when I was in school. Not to mention I read a lot. But even then, sometimes it can be very difficult to figure out a specific word with five letters and trying to determine where the letters need to be when I know when 2 of them are in there somewhere. And I'm like, trying to think of so many different words, and for a while I sat here kind of like at a loss because I could not think of a word that would have an F and an I in it that would make sense. But Mafia, God, jeez. At least I finally got it. Just out of 2 letters, I got the right word. After so long of trying to figure that out, I am officially stopping it here. But of course not before I officially stop things, because I have to do my little outro here. So, of course, the biggest thing this episode, I feel, is with Lumi, with what we got from her with, people's bubbles. Like that was the most interesting conversation that we had. I mean, don't get me wrong, everyone else's conversations were, fun and lighthearted and all, but with Lumi, it brought it right back down to being like very grounded, talking about people's comfort zones, their little bubble. And in that respect, I'm like slowly warming up to her because of that. Because I totally hear her on that. With Lumi, I think she's the most relatable character in this game. I mean, aside from Harrison, I feel like everyone else is more or less extravagant in some way. Either extravagant or what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like my brain hurts a little bit with that last word game puzzle, so I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to think of to describe everyone else. Extravagant or something. I'm having trouble with trying to think of the right word. I hate it when a word is like just stuck in my brain and I can't get it out of my mouth. But that's what has happened. But I think you guys are seeing what I'm trying to get at. I mean, everyone else is more out there than Lumi and Harrison. They are the two most grounded people in this predicament, in this game. With the two of them in particular, they make this world of Inescapable feel very grounded, whereas everyone else is just everywhere and anywhere and everywhere with their personalities. I guess that's a good way to put it. I was just trying to think of one word of how to put it, but that works too. Sometimes it's a wonder that I can form words at all sometimes. I mean, because sometimes words are difficult, and it's just something that we all have to work on, trying to speak properly and trying to think on the fly, which is honestly kind of hard to do when trying to come up with stuff to talk about and also try and be witty, which is hard for me to do, particularly because I'm not overly funny. I mean, I have a little bit of a wit, but it's more dry than anything. And then there's my, kind of off-kilter kind of humor as well. So, yeah. What you see is what you get with me for the most of the time. But, I feel like I contribute to the Let's Playing game in my own fashion, even though that it may seem a little stilted because I have to really think of what I'm going to say, because that's part of having Asperger's. Like I can't help it. It's just something I have to really work on, and sometimes it can be very difficult. That may sound like an excuse, but it's just me being honest with you guys. Well, before I get off on a completely different track talking about myself. I'll just officially stop it here. I've gone on for quite a while and I need to start editing this. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and if you did, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.